Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. We're going to explore a comprehensive overview of writing assessment. Throughout this session, we'll dive into the core principles behind assessing writing, examine various methods used, discuss common challenges faced, and highlight some of the latest innovations in evaluating writing skills. I'm excited to share insights that will help us better understand and improve the way writing is assessed. Let's get started. Writing assessment is essentially the process of systematically evaluating written work to see how well it communicates ideas, its clarity, and the writer's overall proficiency. This evaluation is crucial because it helps both educators and learners identify what strengths a student has, as well as areas that need improvement. Understanding these aspects guides teaching methods and supports the writer's development. The main goal of effective writing assessment is to enhance learning by giving meaningful feedback and providing a consistent way to measure progress over time. This ensures that improvements are tracked and that instruction can be tailored to meet individual needs. When we talk about writing assessments, there are several types to consider. First, we have formative assessment. This happens continuously during the writing process and helps guide instruction by providing ongoing feedback. Next is summative assessment, which takes place after the writing is complete and measures the overall achievement or final product. Then there's diagnostic assessment. This is used before instruction starts to identify a student's current writing skills and any challenges they may face. Lastly, we have peer and self-assessment. This approach encourages students to actively reflect on their own work and critique their classmates' writing, fostering deeper engagement and learning. Each type plays an important role in supporting and improving writing skills. When we talk about effective assessment, there are three main criteria to keep in mind. First, clarity and coherence are crucial. This means that the ideas should be organized logically, making it easy for the reader to follow and understand the message. Next, grammar and mechanics play a big role. Using correct spelling, punctuation, and sentence structure ensures that the writing is polished and professional. Finally, content relevance and creativity are key. The ideas should directly address the prompt, demonstrating both appropriateness and originality in how they're expressed. Together, these elements help create assessments that are clear, accurate, and engaging. When assessing writing, there are several tools and methods we can use to get a comprehensive picture of a student's abilities. First, rubrics and checklists are very helpful because they provide clear criteria and define different performance levels. This helps make grading more consistent and transparent. Then, we have standardized tests, which compare students' writing skills against established benchmarks, giving us measurable data. Another valuable method is the use of portfolios, where students compile a collection of their writing samples over time. This not only shows their progress, but also highlights a wider range of skills and abilities. Finally, combining these tools is often the best approach, as it allows us to capture multiple dimensions of writing performance, ensuring a more thorough and balanced assessment. When it comes to writing assessment, one of the biggest challenges we face is subjectivity and bias. Personal preferences, whether we realize it or not, can influence how we judge a piece of writing. This can impact fairness, making it hard to ensure that every writer is evaluated on the same grounds. Another significant challenge is maintaining consistency across different raters and contexts. Different evaluators might have varying interpretations of the criteria, and the context in which the writing is assessed can also affect the standards applied. Ensuring that assessments are uniform, regardless of who is grading or where it takes place, is crucial. Addressing these challenges is essential if we want our evaluations to be reliable and truly equitable for all writers. This means developing clear guidelines and training to minimize bias and inconsistency. To ensure our assessments are both reliable and fair, the first thing we need to do is train our raters thoroughly. This means making sure everyone applying criteria understands them deeply and applies them consistently, so the results are as objective as possible. Next, developing clear and detailed rubrics is crucial. These rubrics should clearly outline what we expect and define performance levels in detail. That way, everyone knows exactly what good work looks like and how different levels of quality are distinguished. Lastly, using multiple assessments is key. By looking at a range of writing samples or tasks, we get a more complete and accurate picture of a writer's abilities. Together, these strategies help us minimize bias and significantly improve the validity of our assessment results. Providing effective feedback is essential for development because it helps writers understand where they can improve and how to do so. Good feedback isn't just about pointing out mistakes. It needs to be constructive and specific, focusing on particular parts of the writing that require attention. It should also encourage writers by supporting revisions and prompting them to reflect on their work, which makes the process more collaborative and growth-oriented. When feedback clearly guides learners, it leads to better writing skills and improved outcomes in the long run. This kind of thoughtful feedback truly makes a difference in how writers progress. Technology plays an increasingly important role in writing assessment. First, automated scoring tools allow us to quickly and consistently evaluate key elements like grammar and syntax. These tools help save time and reduce variability in scoring. Next, online assessment platforms streamline the entire process by making it easier for students to submit their work and for instructors to review and provide feedback efficiently. Finally, while these technologies are incredibly useful, they are designed to complement, not replace, human judgment. Together, they make writing assessment more scalable and accessible, enhancing the overall evaluation experience. When we look at successful writing assessment practices, one key approach is combining multiple assessment methods. This gives us a more comprehensive understanding of a student's skills, rather than relying on just one form of evaluation. Another important best practice is using well-designed rubrics. These rubrics need to be clear and transparent so that students understand the criteria and expectations from the start. Finally, providing timely and detailed feedback is crucial. This kind of feedback supports learners by guiding their growth and helping them improve over time. Together, these strategies show how thoughtful assessment can significantly enhance both teaching and learning outcomes. Writing assessment plays a crucial role in both guiding and measuring the development of writing skills. It helps educators understand where students are and what steps they need to take to improve. For assessments to be effective, it's vital to have clear criteria and apply them consistently. This ensures fairness and accuracy in evaluating student work. We also face challenges in writing assessment, such as subjective judgments, but these can be addressed by providing thorough rater training and using well-designed rubrics that set clear expectations. Additionally, constructive feedback is invaluable. When combined with ongoing assessment and supported by modern technology, it creates a powerful cycle that fosters continuous improvement in writing abilities. Ultimately, it's this blend of clear standards, effective training, and meaningful feedback that makes writing assessment truly impactful.